I'd like to invite Jarod to share a little of his story. He will give more than enough context for why it is that we've invited him to speak this Shabbat. My bimmer is yours.
Thank you very much. It's very hot in here. Yeah, maybe actually. Thank you. Well, first of all, thank you very much to TBI for welcoming me to speak today and for having another Pride Shabbat, and for Felicity for coordinating all of this. So, I have a complicated relationship with Judaism. It's always been complicated. On some days I feel 100% immersed in all of it. God, the festivals, this. And at other times, I really struggle. I am Jewish. I am also gay. When I was younger, this was the source of much anxiety and confusion. For many years, I ran away from religion, but Judaism never gave up on me. As I sprinted in the other direction, it always found a way to catch up, holding out its arms and saying, I see you, I need you, I embrace you. Please stay. This week's Parsha is Bo. By my estimation, we're about 2/3 through our biblical stopover in Egypt. It's a story of our liberation from second-class citizenship in the face of oppression. After years of slavery, we rose up out of the darkness and brought about our exodus. And through it all, we renewed our faith. You know, the fabric of Judaism is woven with the thread of struggle, trauma, and pain. The queer community is much the same. We've both been through a lot. Yet our narratives are also ones of resilience, survival, and unity. Looking around me at this beautiful Pride Shabbat, I can feel the energy from our shared communities. We have a lot to teach each other, and a lot we can learn from each other too. And I'm thankful to be here this evening with you. So, I won't go into the details of my struggles being gay and Jewish. You've heard it, you've bought the t-shirt, you know the drill. Let's skip to the good stuff. Cut to 2019, and I'm living my second year here in Melbourne. I'm a Perth export, for those who don't know. I'm Jewish, I'm gay, but I feel like I have to hide a piece of myself everywhere I go. I don't quite feel like a whole human, two half-humans stitched together maybe, but I have a good life within the constraints I've been given. I tell myself I'm proud to be Jewish, proud to be gay, but I'm not sure I really mean it. Then something happens, and it changes everything. So a few months ago, I travelled to Argentina for a trip run by youth leadership organisation JDC Entwine, in association with a gay organisation, JQ International. The trip explored the intersectionality of Jewish and queer identity in one of the most beautiful places in the world. Argentina is home to Latin America's largest Jewish population, and in 2010 became the second country on the continent to legalize same-sex marriage. I was one of 16 participants from across the globe, including 3 Australians. Together, we formed a mishpacha, a family, and grew into leaders. We enjoyed a Shabbat dinner at a progressive synagogue where the rabbi proudly welcomed us in his drasha, in his address. At the feast, we met the first Jewish gay couple married in Argentina. We participated in the 2019 Buenos Aires Pride Parade, proudly under the queer Jewish flag. The greatest moment saw us arm in arm on the Saturday evening, still in our pride outfits, singing the ancient, wistful Havdalah tune in one united voice. Nay, 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 I've never felt so close to God in my life. We dug down deep, exploring our shared struggles as Jews and queer people. Shame, fear, repressing in order to survive. We also explored the shared resilience of our people, rising above it all, stronger and wiser. It was empowering to share the trip with an incredible group of young queer Jews. In this little minyan on the edge of the earth, we were able to embrace every piece of ourselves and make peace with ourselves in the process. Since returning home, I have spoken with queer people who have a deep connection to their cultural heritage, but unsure how to hold on. I've also had private chats with Jews who have been living with queer thoughts and feelings behind closed doors, but are unsure how to proceed. I've been able to extend an arm on either side and help bridge that gap, and I've seen amazing things happen. I would like to take a moment to reach out to those who are having these internal conversations right now. Friends, family, some of you may even be in this room. Please know that you're not alone. I've been through it all, and I stand with you. These days, my main connection to Judaism is ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, loving your neighbor as yourself. And I try not to get caught up in the details. I've learnt to embrace religion on my own terms. And I believe that whoever you are, wherever you come from, Judaism is big enough for all of us. Yes, we have marriage equality, and organizations like TBI are doing amazing things, but there's still so much to do, particularly for our transgender and non-binary friends. Let's keep working together to ensure Judaism is safe and supportive for everyone. I have a complicated relationship with Judaism. I always have. But after Argentina, I've realized it's bigger than me. I've reached a point in my life where I finally feel whole, or close enough. But I want us to stop running. We've been running for so long. I long for a world where Judaism and every queer Jew may look each other in the eye, hold out their arms, and say, I see you, I need you, I embrace you. Please stay. Audre Lorde was a lesbian feminist activist and poet whose work commented on the civil and social injustices she observed throughout her life. As we reflect on Parshat Bo and the Exodus from Egypt, I would like to read one of her quotes, which speaks to me as both a Jew and a gay man. We are powerful because we have survived. We are powerful because we have survived. We are powerful because we have survived. Thank you.